Police reported ahead.
Hey, what's up? Miles will finish the drive out, right? That old pallet Daryl's doing coming a long way. This car is really starting to look good. It looked good when it got there, but the work he's done on it, just like everything he does, is top notch. You should see some of the videos that he did when he did my car, when he did the body work on it. Just amazing.
Police reported ahead. Police reported ahead.
Oh,
Police
yeah.
reported ahead.
Hey. Yeah. I see it's going to be about some of the way we're changing things. Is I'm going to start working with some more people that's going to help bring different information from different areas and stuff like that. Some of the foreign car stuff, some of the general cars, some more bodywork stuff. I'm not really much of a bodywork guy. I'm more of a mechanical guy. So that's kind of where ours is at. I will tell you, it's hard to do this stuff when you're you ain't got much time to get out in the
Car
garage.
on shoulder ahead.
But I got a lot of video I gotta edit, but I got a lot of unfinished videos because I'm trying to. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start putting them out once a week. Got a lot of partially finished projects. I got a big wiring one coming up I gotta do. And that's the nature of building a car. You work so far in one area, then you gotta go to a different area because you're waiting on parts, and it can be difficult. I'm waiting on vintage air stuff to get in so I can put the AC system in the car. I can't start wiring until I get AC stuff. When you tear them that far down, it's hard to even make a list of what needs to be done when you're at a point. I mean, I gotta order parts, and I gotta order 142 different parts. And I'm sure I'm missing a lot of things that I just completely overlooked that I won't know I've overlooked until it's ready. But hopefully soon we'll be making a big announcement on what's going to happen to this car, because it's about to go somewhere where people that only dreamed that they could go. But I'm glad Daryl's doing something like that. Daryl's got a lot of information. And he does things the way that a lot of people don't do it no more. A lot of people will skim coat an entire car. Daryl will metalwork it. Skim coat an entire car at Bondo. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. Yeah, I kind of picked up on that. So this exit right here that I'm passing right now, this is the exit that my car came from. I bought it about 5 minutes up the road from here. took me 30 years to be able to find that car. Well, I tried to buy like 14 of them, but they kept slipping through my fingers. Ain't gonna lie, I'm getting tired. Been up since 4 o'clock this morning. Pink Pony Club. What's the Pink Pony Club? You know, I got a couple of videos on my stuff. You look around. My daughter works on her own stuff. Still learning a lot of stuff, but I'll stand out there and I'll help her out. But I try to make her figure it out first before I intervene if she's gonna do something wrong. Nothing wrong with doing something wrong, because it's the only way you're gonna learn to do it right. So she'll do it wrong and I'll let her do it. But if she's gonna damage something, you know, then I step in and say, "Oh, hold on." Hey, what's up, Daryl? Hey, it's Olivia. What's up? The cars are easy to work on. You just gotta have that mechanical mind. I mean, if Olivia can do it, anybody can do it, right? So how's Miss Olivia been doing? I know Daryl's been working like crazy. Daryl, you have a wonderful night. I appreciate you dropping in and hitting the button. Well, I wish things get better for you then. How's that? Yeah, I've got, I'm supposed to be, looks like I got about an hour and a half left before I get to Vic's house. And we're just going to turn and burn and get back to town. Because both got to get up early, do it again. Nah, so I did tell Vic at like 3 o'clock or so. I said, I'm going to be here about this time. I said, you need to go lay down, get some sleep. I said, because you're going to have driving duty. I mean, figure that was an all-day thing I did today. Then I got to drive 8 hours. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hold on. Boggy smashed the Chevelle, the 64? Is that why he was saying something about insurance? How bad?
Car on shoulder ahead.
Come on, there we go. Man. Here's the problem with that, and this is anybody that watches this at one future date or whatever, or listening now. Here's the only problem with when your car gets hit by somebody else. They're only insured for so much, in the state of Ohio, the minimum for property damage is $12,500 or something like that. It's not a lot. So if that person has liability, they have state minimum coverage, and they get in an accident, they're going to cover to a certain point. And then it's on you to make restitution for the rest. Because you're going to get sued. Now, you got a car like that 64 Chevelle that'll boggy the pondweed head there. That is not your $12,000 car. That is not your average little, we got a classic, that is a big money classic. It is a I had good insurance. Because when those cars are enough, they're usually total. I think. Well, I'm glad he's fine. That was going to be my next question. So, total it out and take the car, or you got to take a lesser amount and then you can keep the car and repair it from there on out. But here's the thing, those cars, there's a very good video out there of a newer model car hitting like a 60 Chevy Impala, and that Impala you would think would be a tank, but that thing folds up. So that goes into my little speech right here about crumple zones. Crumple zones were designed into cars to give the impact to help absorb some of the blow. It's just like Newton's law. For every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So unless you slow that force down, when you hit, your body keeps moving at that same speed. But the crumple zones in the car, steering columns now have collapsible breakaway steering columns, and you name it. The motor columns, man, they come straight through. The 64 Falcon is one where the steering shaft is part of the steering gearbox. So if you were to get in an accident in that car, that steering shaft's going to come right through the steering wheel, right through your throat. Unless you're somebody like the size of Ghosty or Libya, then it's just going to go over your head because you're 2.5 feet tall. Yeah, so people think, the older cars, oh, they're iron, they're big, they're steel, no, they're actually highly unsafe. So I am glad that the Boggy's fine. I'm glad he's walking 65 mile an hour with a newer car into an older car. That's one heck of an impact. I mean, I am glad that he is okay. Oh man, the kid was in the car? Well, I'm glad she's okay, really, too. Wow. So, let me ask this question. Were they T-boned? Were they hit from the front, the back? What happened? Oh, that's right. So, okay, so his Chevelle is different. Yes, 1,000 horsepower, it's caged, it's 2 chassis, it's everything. You can run that thing into a wall at 200 mile an hour, probably walk away. That's the nice thing about his car. It's probably the saving grace that kept him and Laura from getting hurt. But I was talking your average car. But yeah, I forgot that car had a blower and everything else in it. It was a real serious machine. Then again, I gotta remember what I'm talking about. That kid don't have nothing. It's 500 horsepower is a lightweight for him. Angled collision. Ooh, so they weren't. Yeah, you know what? That is one sound that you don't forget. Guys, I really need to get this call. I hate to end this, but I got to. Everyone, have a great night. I'm glad Boggy's fine. And Laura, too. Tell him I said so.